Back here at my favorite place, the Birmingham Zoo, with another ambassador animal, and you will recognize this one, the opossum. And I just like saying opossum because that's the proper word to say, right?
Yeah, so this is Chandler, the Virginia opossum, and they do have an O, and it is pronounced in front of their name. So opossum is actually a different type of animal altogether, and they are native to Australia. So we have opossums here, and they have possums in Australia, but they look completely different. But yeah, the Virginia opossum is actually the only marsupial native to North America. So if Chandler here was a female, he would have a pouch where he would keep his young, just like a kangaroo. So they are pretty neat little animals.
I'm glad that you cleared that about possum versus opossum, because we want to be accurate here. Chandler is actually a senior citizen, from what I understand, right? At the ripe old age of 3. At
ripe old age of 3, yes. Unfortunately, opossums don't live that long. Their bodies just aren't made to live very long because they reproduce very quickly, and they're kind of at the bottom of the food chain. So they just don't, their bodies aren't built to live very long. But they do very important jobs in North America. They are kind of the trash man. So they're going to clean up all the dead and decaying plants and animals that other animals don't want to eat. So without them, we would have a lot of really gross natural resources kind of lying around, just decomposing very slowly. So they come and clean it up. So they are very valuable to the United States in that aspect, and they have really sharp teeth that can pretty much eat everything, but they aren't hunters, so they're not going to hunt and kill something. They basically just happen upon it.
He's so fluffy and looks so cuddly. I'm going to be honest, I'll bring this up. Most of the time we see them, it's on the road, crossing the road, on the side of the road. I haven't had a lot of interaction like this. Are they generally loving as far as an ambassador animal?
As an ambassador, yes. If you were to try and pick one, a wild one up, they would be very scared. So they would hiss at you, and basically they could play dead. They basically want you to get away from them as quick as possible because they're scared of you. They think you're a predator. But he is an ambassador. He's actually born here at the zoo. So his home is behind the scenes to be able to bring out for programs like this one, or classes, or events, or just kind of giving people an up-close look at an animal. But so he is part of Ambassador, so we've had him his whole life, and so that's why he is the way he is.
All right, so the playing dead, before we go, I have seen this in action, and that is amazing what they're able to do.
Yeah, so they basically, it's a fear response. They can't control it, but if he's going to sleep, if they feel frightened, they know that they don't have chances against a predator, so their only chance is pretty much to hiss, and if that doesn't scare them away, they'll play dead. So they'll slow their heart rate down, which will slow their breathing down, and they'll essentially look dead. And most animals, unlike the opossum, don't want to eat dead animals, so they will carry on their way, and then the opossum will wake back up at a later time when the coast is clear.
And I can relate. You just want to take a nap. So sweet. Thank you so much for bringing Chandler out. You can go take a nap now, buddy. I know, you're like me. You're in your 50s. It's time for a nap. We'll be right back here on the CBS 42 Morning News.